Originally, I just auditioned for the role. It was a lot of people auditioning for it, and the audition went well, except for they told me I was just too fat, which is a bit of a shot to the ego. But I took the next few months to just really start slimming down. I kind of did it on spec. They didn't promise me anything, but I thought that if that was the one thing that was holding me back, that hopefully they wouldn't cast anybody else. And I just started, I just hit the gym really hard and dieted and did a bunch of working out and kind of lost a bunch of weight. And luckily they hadn't cast anybody by the time I'd lost the weight, and so that's how I got the role. Working with this guy right here. This guy, Brad Pitt, pretty awesome. I won't say we're best friends, but we are co-workers, so pretty close. No, it was awesome, man. He's like quite possibly the biggest movie star in the world, and every time he walks into the room, you can just feel everybody's energy kind of turn towards him, and he handles it with class. He's really down to earth and grounded, and at the end of the day, just a guy showing up to go to work, just like everybody else there. So it was really, really surreal, and I don't know, it's definitely a milestone in a person's career to be able to work with someone like Brad Pitt. I think the part of this process that stands out for me. I mean, there are a number of things that really stand out, but one thing I can speak about is just being part of a team. Putting on a major league uniform, hanging out with a bunch of baseball players in the locker room, or on the lot at Sony, we'd go to Starbucks and just kind of sit there, and everybody treated us like a professional baseball team. It was pretty cool, and all the players, aside from myself, have professional baseball experience. I mean, they cast real baseball players in these roles, and so they did that in order to really stay authentic to the sport and make the baseball portion of the movie look very real. And you got guys that are throwing 90-mile-an-hour pitches and fielding real grounders coming off of hot bats. I mean, the baseball stuff in this movie is real baseball that was being played. So to be part of that team for weeks on end felt really good. I realized I really missed that because I played sports growing up as a kid, so it was something I'd missed. It was nice. It was fun just to hang out with just the dudes and tell stories. And I'm married, so I would just kind of sit back, but to have the single guys whistling at girls, and I don't know, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, this role is a bit of a departure for me in terms of what I've been doing or what people have seen me do. It's Parks and Recreation. If people recognize me on the street, it's usually for Parks and Recreation, and that's more of a broad, goofy, comedic role. This is something more serious, really grounded. It was Bennett Miller, the director's approach was to make this very realistic, and so everything is tonally very grounded and real, and it was a lot of fun. It's something that it was a challenge, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It's certainly much different than doing comedy, but there are some comedic beats in this movie, which is a very artistic, dramatic movie, but it has really, really good moments that'll make you laugh out loud, and I hopefully am a part of some of those moments, and it was a little different, but I was happy to do it. I'd love to do more things like this. Yeah.